What's going on, guys? What's going on, Thai Squad? What's going on, everybody? So Willie Mays has passed away, and he will go down as the best baseball player to ever play the game. Now he has 24 All-Star appearances in the in baseball, two championships. I mean, four or five championships. And I'm just going to say this: like, we can go down to who's the greatest player in all sports, or who's the greatest of all time, because that list is up there with Willie Mays, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Muhammad Ali. Like, you can say who's the greatest in every sport, but I think Willie Mays was the greatest in baseball. um, because he changed the game, and basically you can basically say who's the greatest in every sport. Like I said before, we can say Muhammad Ali um, is the greatest in boxing. We can say Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, or Bill Russell, or etc. We can go down the list of those names of players that was great at their sport and that changed the game. But in my opinion, I think Willie Mays changed the game of baseball just what he had to go through. I definitely think that um, because he played in a different time, and we see in times today. I definitely think Willie Mays. Willie Mays is the greatest of in baseball. We can all go down the list in different sports and say who's the best in boxing, who's the best in the NBA, who's the best in the NFL, who's the best in soccer, who's the best in tennis. We can go down the list to say that. But but when we look at what Willie Mays did in his career and what he had to go through, we all go through something, guys. We all go through something in life, and I'm going to keep it real with you. We all go, we all go through something in life. That's just a part of life. But I'm going to say this about Willie Mays' career. He had a good career. Like, we can say who's the greatest of all time. But I'm going to say this: when people say that who's the greatest of all time in baseball and in boxing and the NFL or soccer, and the list just goes on, son, will go on. But Willie Mays, Willie Mays was the greatest player of all time. My condolence goes out to his family. In other news, will we ever see? Will we ever see? There are rumors going on. Will we ever see Steph Curry and LeBron team up in the NBA? Now certain teams um, are interested into trading for LeBron James. I can go for one to say that um, there are certain teams in the NBA interested in trading for him, or him going to leave in free agency. I can say this: whoever gets Bronny is going to get a Bron James. Whoever gets Bronny James, like, I know he's ranked in mock drafts right now, going to the Lakers. in the for the 55 for the 55th pick. But if the Warriors draft him, we could see Steph Curry, Bronny, and Bron James on the Warriors. Um, we could see that, but the Lakers look like they're probably going to draft him. He did work out with the Phoenix Suns. If Brian gets drafted to the Phoenix Suns and LeBron goes there, he's going to team up with Kevin Durant as well. Um, in Phoenix, but I definitely think if the Warriors do draft Bronny, that's to say the Warriors draft Bronny. Um, you're getting LeBron James. I do think LeBron will probably ask for a trade if the Warriors do draft Bronny um, to the Warriors. But if the Lakers get him, we're going to see Bronny and LeBron play on the Lakers next season. But we do not know where Bronny's going. We know that the NBA draft now is a two day thing where the first round will happen and then the second round will happen the next day. Um now that um they made that a ruling where made that a rule where the first round of the draft will be the first day and then we're going to see the second day of the draft on the next day. And the NBA has going to put a rule in for super teams. Um, going to put in a rule for super teams. But I could I could actually see the Warriors drafting Bronny. I just think with a Bron, it's um it's Bron is saying to the Lakers, if you don't draft Bronny, I am leaving, and I think LeBron's one of LeBron's destinations is the Warriors. But there are rumors about him coming back to the Cavs because we saw LeBron um, at the Cavs game, at the Cavs game versus the Celtics, game four, when the Cavs were in the playoffs. Um, we did see that, so that's a possibility that LeBron might come back, go back to the Cavs, but we don't know what LeBron's going to do. If, like I said, if the Lakers draft Bronny, then LeBron will stay in um in Los Angeles, but I could honestly see the Warriors drafting Bronny or the Lakers drafting Bronny. But if the Warriors do draft Bronny, I can see LeBron going to to um to the Warriors, but to the Lakers or the Warriors in this draft because this NBA draft is kind of deep for for certain reasons. This draft is totally deep. Um, but guys, so if you're new and if you're listening, thanks for listening and never give up your dreams. And I'll see you guys in the next one. And I hope all of you guys are safe out there and peace.